Okay, this video is going to be a little preview for, well, I guess I'm going to upload this tomorrow. So, this evening, Bret Hart is going to be returning to Monday Night Raw, as his brother Smith Hart tweeted, the return to the crime scene. I think it was 15 years later or something. It's been a while, and Bret Hart's finally returning to Montreal, the Bell Center, where the infamous Montreal Screwjob took place. And to me, it is going to be a big moment. I know they've been teasing it many times. Most preferably, I recall very, very, very well. Sitting at home, Monday Night Raw, Shawn Michaels, in the peak of his so-called heel turn at the time, came to Montreal, got booed like crazy. For one, he was in Montreal. Two, he was feuding with Hogan. And three, he was rubbing both of those in. And he did a little thing where he's like, if Bret, and I remember it perfectly, say, Bret the Hitman Hart were to walk down in this ring right now, I'd look him in the face and I'd tell him, Hitman, I screwed you once and I'll screw you again. And then he goes to talk, and if Bret, and then you hear the screech, and then the crowd went crazy. Like, you want to talk about pop? Like, this was Steve Austin glass shattering to help the invasion, to help like Team WWF during the invasion. That's the kind of pop. The crowd just went nuts, and Michael sold it like $1 million. Like, Bret was going to come out. They had Bret's music playing for a while, and he didn't show up. And I think that was the last time they really teased a little. I think that was the last Raw that was there, to tell you the truth. I don't recall anything else, but I was at breaking point in 2009. I don't know. No Bret Hart reference there. But anyways, so they're going to come back. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Bret either kicks off Raw or is at the top of the 10 o'clock hour. They're going to put him either close to the beginning or close to the end. I don't know. It just seems like something they would do either to make a huge amount of people tune in right at the beginning or get like the tail end of the people who just want to tune in for the main stuff. And Bret, I think I read, he tweeted that it's something off his bucket list that he can finally check off. Which, when you think about it, why would he want to go to the place where pretty much screwed up his whole career? Just, hey, one thing I want to do before I die is go back to Montreal where WWE screwed me. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it's, sure, it's going to be cool to see him back, but for him to really say it's one of those things he wants to do before he dies. I understand trying to bury the hatchet, but, I guess another his wording wasn't all that great in that sense. But Raw tomorrow, it's only 6 hours away from here. I was thinking about going, but honestly, for a 6-hour drive, I'm not really going to sit no less than front row. To tell you honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. And then Buffalo's in SmackDown, which is only an hour drive. Same thing, SmackDown, there was a house show here this past Saturday. Didn't even go. I regret it now that it's past. It would have been a fun time. Everyone I know went. They all asked me if I was going. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where if it's TV, it's different. But house show, it's kind of, you got to double think things. But yeah, tomorrow, well, later today, I guess Bret Hart returns to Montreal. I'm going to tell you, Montreal, 4 things they are amazing for. Kevin Steen, the Rougeau brothers, a poutine, for those of you guys who don't know, it's fries, cheese, and gravy. The Wrestling Jesus, he is one of those made in Montreal, one of those things that Montreal's produced, and bam, just pure gold out of that guy. And I wouldn't say the Montreal Canadiens, maybe the Expos, Montreal. Yeah, but mostly Kevin Steen, a poutine, the Rougeau brothers, and Wrestling Jesus. Those are the 4. Symbol of greatness, those 4 things. Montreal, one hell of a place, and yeah, that's all. It's my little Montreal spiel. I'm really looking forward to it, seeing Bret Hart back. See what happens. Maybe they'll do another sharpshooter angle or something. But knowing Bret, Batman shirt and all, he'll go there. It's good to be back here in Montreal. Screw Vince. Yeah, I can picture it right now. But we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys in the next video.